Tomorrow. Jimmy rushed into the kitchen, bouncing into his seat at the table. He grabbed a piece of wheat toast and spread sweet strawberry jam on it. Would you like a scrambled egg with that? Mom asked. Yes, please, Jimmy mumbled, around his mouth full of toast. Mom turned from the stove and scooped steaming hot yellow egg into Jimmy's plate. As soon as the egg hit his plate, he snatched up his fork and gobbled it down. Thanks, Jimmy said. Then Jimmy jumped up from his chair and headed for the back door. Where are you going? Mom asked. I'm going to swing a bit, said Jimmy with his hands on the doorknob. I don't think so, Mom said. It's raining. Jimmy stepped over to the window and looked out at the backyard. It was raining. The swing set was all wet. He could see water running down the slide like a river, and the swings wobbled back and forth as raindrops landed on them. He sighed and went back to the table, sitting down again. I don't like it when it rains, Jimmy grumbled. I wanted to play on my swing set, and now I can't. I don't think your swing set will get lonely, Mom said. After all, you have played on it every day since your birthday last month. Jimmy sat in his chair with his arms folded. He kicked the table leg and stared out the window. You can always play outside tomorrow, Mom said. Jimmy looked at his mom, frowning. Mom, what's tomorrow? Well, it's the day after today, Mom said. How do you know when it's the day after today? Jimmy asked, sitting forward. Each day has a certain number of hours in it, Mom said. When all the hours in one day go by, then another day starts. What are hours? Jimmy asked. How many hours are in a day? How many are left until tomorrow? An hour is a span of time, made up of 60 minutes, Mom said. There are 24 hours in one day. The clock says it's 8 in the morning, so there are 16 more hours in today. That seems like a long time, Jimmy said with a sigh. How do I get to tomorrow fast? Can I run tomorrow? I go really fast when I run. Maybe you can drive me there. The car goes faster than I do. I don't think that will work, Jimmy, Mom said with a smile. Time is set in a certain rhythm. It doesn't speed up or slow down. Sometimes time seems to pass fast and at other times go slow. When we have a lot to do and are very busy, time seems to pass fast. When we are bored and having nothing to do, time seems to pass slow. If I'm busy tomorrow, we'll get here fast. Jimmy said excitedly. What can I do to be busy? Why don't you call Mac? Mom asked. He might want to come over and play. Jimmy used the phone and called Mac. Mac was allowed to come over and play, and because he lived across the street, he arrived in minutes. Jimmy and Mac played video games and board games in the living room. After that, they went upstairs to Jimmy's room and turned his bed into a pirate ship. Hours and hours went by. Soon it was time for Mac to go home. After supper and a bath, Jimmy crawled into bed. Mom came to tuck him in, picking up clothes and toys as she went. She placed a paper pirate ship on his desk. Did you have a good day, Jimmy? Yes, it went fast. I didn't want it to be over, Jimmy said with a big yawn. Mom bent down, tucking Jimmy's blankets around him and kissing his forehead. I'm glad, Mom said. I hope it was as wonderful as tomorrow will be. Good night. Good night, Mom, Jimmy said. Tomorrow, question 1. What kind of mood was Jimmy in when he first came into the kitchen? A. Excited. B. Tired. C. Frightened. D. Cranky. Question 2. What kind of a mood was Jimmy in when he first found out it was raining outside? A. Excited. B. Tired. C. Frightened. D. Cranky. Question 3. List 3 things Mac and Jimmy did together. Question 4. Jimmy's mom said the clock says it's 8 in the morning, so there are 16 more hours in the day. How many hours will be left in the day when it's 10 o'clock in the morning? According to Jimmy's mother, what seems to make time go by faster? A. Going outside. B. Staying indoors. C. Keeping busy. D. Cleaning the house. Question 6. Draw a pencil sketch of one scene from the story. Be sure your sketch is neat and detailed. Write a sentence to tell what's going on in your picture.